nigga. It don't show nothing. It don't cost nothing to show a nigga love.
All we doing is getting money.
Show a nigga some
Them
love,
a hate
nigga.
pa me, turn snake pa me, and me said that devil is a lie. Them a hate pa me, turn snake pa me, and they do me like Jesus Christ. Them a hate pa me, turn snake pa me, and me said the devil is a lie. Them a hate pa me, turn snake pa me, and they do me like Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Them a hate pa me, them a hate, them a hate, them a hate.
Tell your friends about me.
People, whoa. Yeah, people, it's the 17th of February. God damn, it's a Tuesday, everybody. Everybody go goddamn crazy. Whoa, people. Yeah. Yeah. People got the tea on the table holds the tea. When I pick up the tea, I drink the goddamn tea. Welcome, everybody. I am your host, Bad Guy the Entertainer, aka Mr. Hate. Call me what you wanna call me. And people, goddamn it, this is the internet court of public opinion. Look at that shit right there, everybody. Look at that shit, baby. Shit. Yep. If you're new or existing to the channel, grand day to you. Whatever time zone you are located at, grand rising, grand afternoon, and grand evening. People, I'm your unprofessional, verified internet shenanigans reporter. That means I surf the algorithm from platform to platform, seeing what the latest crime is popping off in these goddamn internet streets. Shit. People, always remember when you come over to Hate TV.
I'm the president, I'm the emperor, I'm the king. I'm Michael Jackson, you Tito. Your ass belong to me.
Belong to me. My lord, people, don't forget to hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share, hit that follow. People, we are live on both YouTube channels, the crime channel, and we are live on the goddamn main channel right there. Round of applause. I got four crime and shenanigans, people. Crime, shenanigans. But we're doing crime today. You know what I mean? We in the court, got lots of white folk in the court today. Anywho, people. Always remember there are two rules and two rules only, everybody. The first rule is do not piss off the host. It's very simple. Second rule, everyone. If in doubt, refer to the first rule. And let me tell you something. I've already banned like 26 people off this goddamn channel. It feels good. Zero tolerance for bullshit. I ain't got no time to deal with nobody's bullshit. You're not my mom, you're not my dad, and you're not my kid. I'm not your mom, and I'm not your dad. Just behave yourselves. Shit me. But if you do not understand English, and people have been practicing my Duolingo Spanish, round of applause. I'm gonna be the Spanish king. I'm gonna free the Hispanics from America and give California back to Mexico. Shit. That's my promise to the Spaniards. If you do not understand the rules, feel free to slide into the comments and say, Mr. Hate, I do not understand. I am hard of hearing. And people, trust me, I will come up to you with so much love in my heart and give you a good old slap. Knock some sense into your noggin and get you jogging. Shit. You know what I mean? Get you jogging. People, we ain't got time to waste. I gotta go somewhere later anyway, so this ain't gonna be long. It's gonna be like a couple hours, people, but we in the goddamn court. Everybody, if you're with us right now, go crazy for joining me on the Internet Court of Public Opinion. Let's get into our first news. No, before we get into the news story, I'm wondering. First, we gotta bless up the stream, everybody. Yeah, yeah! We gotta bless up the stream, everybody. You know what I mean? You know what that means, people. We gotta get out the goddamn Bible. We gotta get out the Bible. Oh, that. We gotta get out the Bible. You know what I mean? Don't forget, I got the tea on the table. The table holds the tea. When I pick up the tea, I drink the goddamn tea. Yorkshire tea, everybody. Yorkshire goddamn tea. Anyway, let's get this sorted, everybody. Let's get the big screen up. As if you're new to the channel, every day I am reading a Bible chapter for my grandma, everybody. That's my New Year's resolution. Man, I'm not even Christian. I'm not even Christian. But we have to read the knowledge. You have to read the knowledge, people. Only because this is how I honor my grandmother, everybody. This is how I honor my grandma, by reading her the Bible. I used to do this when I was a little kid. Why? Because my grandmother couldn't read, everybody. But she still picked up the Bible and still tried to read regardless. Grandmommy still tried to read the Bible regardless, even though she couldn't read. And she never embarrassed about it. I used to come along and say, Grandma, let me take over. I used to, how I read to you, like, is how I used to read to my grandmother, everybody. And we used to giggle and laugh. You know what I mean? That's how you make reading fun for people or for kids. You just make it fun. Some people are just bored. Some people can't read. Some people read like a fucking robot. Excuse my French, Lord. Excuse my French. Oh, sorry, Grandma, for dropping an F-bomb like that. My God, it's still early morning, everybody. It's still early morning. Anywho, we're reading the Bible. So far, we have done 20 chapters, everybody. My God, 20 chapters already. Gotta bless up the stream. Man. But anyway, let's not waste no time, because I know everybody wants to get into the latest crime news. So let's get to this, everybody. So Genesis chapter 21, Isaac is born, people. Let me put my coffee table. Shall I put it like that? I'm gonna put my coffee table like that, people. Don't forget, people got the tea on the table. The table holds the tea. When I pick up the tea, I drink the tea, baby. Anyway, Genesis chapter 21, Isaac is born. Lord have mercy, everybody. Lord have mercy. And the Lord visited Sarah as he had said, and the Lord did for Sarah as he had spoken. For Sarah conceived and bore Abraham a son in his old age, people. Whoa. She still take body. The Woody. She want body. Whoa. Anyway, she bore. Okay. Everybody settle down, man. Settle down. Tyreek, sit down. Oh my God, people. Black boys just never listen. Anyway, let's get back to this. So for Sarah conceived and bore Abraham a son in his old age, at the set time of which God had spoken to him. And Abraham called the name of his son who was born to him, whom Sarah bore to him, Isaac, people. Yeah. Then Abraham circumcised his son Isaac when he was 8 days old, as God had commanded him. Now, Abraham was 100 years old when his son Isaac was born to him. Good Lord, 100. Man still giving the girl them the tree trunk, everybody. Abraham still giving wife the tree trunk. The body still work. Man Man dropped the body in her biblically, people. God damn it. Anywho, now Abraham was 100 years old when his son Isaac was born to him, and Sarah said, God has made me laugh, and all who hear his laugh with me. She also said, who would have said to Abraham that Sarah would nurse children, for I have borne him a son in his old age. So the child grew and was weaned, and Abraham made a great feast on the same day that Isaac was weaned. What's that mean? Is that weaned? What does that mean right here, people? I don't know what this means. That's why we gotta look up words, people. You gotta look up words that you don't know. You'd be surprised the amount of adults that still are unable to read, that can't read properly, don't know how to read. You'd be surprised the amount of kids in the goddamn UK that can't bloody read. I think it's probably the same if it's like this over in the UK, where kids are leaving school unable to read or have the basic skills. It makes me think America's probably the same, just tripled. A lot of kids leaving school unable to read. I don't know how to read a book. Shit.
Wean.
So, what was it? To food over. Okay, then yeah, it's So it's to food other than its mother's milk. Accustomed to food. What? Weaning is the process of gradually introducing an infant human or other mammal to what will be its adult diet while withdrawing the supply of its mother's milk. People, we learned some shit. If you didn't know that, I knew that, but I wanted to get the proper definition. You understand? Not everybody, I'm not bloody know-it-all, people, and not everybody's a know-it-all. Bloody hell. Anywho, people, let's get to this right here. So the child grew and was weaned, and Abraham made a great feast on the same day that Isaac was weaned. And Sarah saw the son of Hagar the Egyptian, whom she had borne to Abraham, scoffing. Therefore she said to Abraham, cast out this bondwoman and her son, for the son of this bondwoman shall not be heir with my son, namely with Isaac. And the matter was very displeasing in Abraham's sight because of his son. But God said to Abraham, do not let it be displeasing in your sight because of the lad or because of your bondwoman. Whatever Sarah has said to you, listen to her voice. For in Isaac your seed shall be called, yet I will also make a nation of the son of the bondwoman, because he is your seed. Woo! Woo! So Abraham rose early in the morning, took bread and a skin of water, and putting it on her shoulder, he gave it and the boy to Hagar and sent her away. Then she departed and wandered in the wilderness of Beersheba, and the water in the skin was used up, and she placed the boy under one of the scrubs. Then she went and sat down across from him at a distance of about a bow shot. For she said to herself, let me not see the death of the boy. So she sat opposite him and lifted her voice and wept, people. Oh my Lord. Jesus. And God heard the voice of the lad. Then the angel of God called to Hagar out of heaven and said to her, what ails you, Hagar? Fear not, for God has heard the voice of the lad where he is. Arise, lift up the lad and hold him with your hand, for I will make him a great nation. Woo. 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 You feel the spirit, people. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, then can we get into this? We're getting into this, everybody. Whoa. Then God opened her eyes and she saw a well of water. And she went and filled the skin with water and gave the lad a drink. So God was with the lad, and he grew and dwelt in the wilderness and became an archer. He dwelt in the wilderness of Paran, and his mother took a wife for him from the land of Egypt. And it came to pass at that night that Abimelech and Piccolo, I thought that was Piccolo, people. I thought that was Piccolo. Abimelech and Piccolo, that'd be mad. What? How you say this? Jesus. These names are mad. These names are absolutely mad. How you pronounce this right here? How you pronounce this right here?
Fickle.
Fickle. Okay then, people. Fickle. One more time. Get that shit off my screen.
Fickle.
Fickle. So Abimelech and Fickle, the commander of his army. Let me read that again. And it came to pass at that time that Abimelech and Fickle, the commander of his army, spoke to Abram, saying, God is with you in all that you do. Now therefore, swear to me by God that you will not deal falsely with me, with my offspring, or with my prosperity. But that according to the kindness that I have done to you, that's not prosperity, that prosperity. Bloody hell, I can't even pronounce that shit. Hold on. That's not prosperity. Man's saying that shit wrong. How you say this shit over here?
Posterity.
Posterity. I said prosper. You know what? I kind of said the same shit. I said the same shit anyway. Posterity. But that according to the kindness that I have done to you, you will do to me and to the land in which you have dwelt. And Abraham said, I swear. When Abraham rebuked Abimelech because of the well of water which Abimelech's servants had seized. And Abimelech said, I do not know who has done this thing. You did not tell me, nor had I heard of it until today. So Abraham took the sheep and oxen and gave them to Abimelech, and the two of them made a covenant. And Abraham set 7 ewe lambs of the flock by themselves. Then Abimelech asked Abraham, what is the meaning of these 7 ewe lamb? What's that mean? E-W-A. What's that mean? Ewe lambs. What's that mean? Is a ewe a female sheep? A ewe is a female sheep of 1 year of age. Oh shit, I didn't even know that. I didn't know that, people. Did you know that? I didn't know that. So then Abimelech asks Abraham, what is the meaning of these 7 ewe lambs? So 7 female lambs which you have set by themselves. And he said, you will take these 7 ewe lambs from my hand, and they may be my witness that I have dug this well. Therefore, he called that place Beersheba. Either Beersheba or Beersheba. I think it's Beersheba. Maybe I think it's Beersheba. Let's see this. Beersheba. Or is it Beersheba? Let's pronounce this right. Yeah.
Beersheba.
Beersheba. One more time, people.
Beersheba.
Beersheba. Whoop. Yep. Settle down, because the two of them swore an oath there. Thus, they made a covenant at Beersheba. So Abimelech rose with Piccolo. I want to call him Piccolo. I can't remember his name. What was that name now? God damn it. What was that goddamn name? I think it's Piccolo. Just tell me the name. This bitch gonna pop up again. Come on, man. Look at these people.
Fickle.
Fickle, that's it. Fickle people. Fickle. Yeah, cut you off. Yeah, we get it. So Abimelech rose with Fickle, the commander of his army, and they returned to the land of the Philistines. Then Abraham planted a tamarisk tree in Beersheba, and there called on the name of the Lord, the everlasting God. And Abraham stayed in the land of the Philistines many days. People. Oh shit. Everybody, we blessed up the street. Blessed up the stream, everybody. Oh, give yourselves a round of applause again. Whoa, everyone good? Again, people, I am your host, Bad Guy the Entertainer, aka Mr. Hate. Call me what you want to call me. And if you're new or existing to the channel, don't forget to hit that like, hit that sub, hit that follow, hit that share. This is I Hate Crime. This is the Internet Court of Public Opinion, and I am your everlasting judge, baby. Always remember,
I'm the president, I'm the emperor, I'm the king. I'm Michael Jackson, you Tito. Your ass belong to me.
oh, people, yep. Hold on. People, give me a second. Give me a second. I need to put some goddamn toast, bread in the toaster. Give me a second. Give me a sec. Yeah, I'm back, people. Just a quick one, you know what I mean? We in the court. Everyone good? Yeah, people. Let's get into some goddamn crime news. I should go on goddamn. Give me a sec. Hold on. Oh, I have to check everything. Make sure everything's fine and dandy. Yeah, people, let's get back onto this. So what we got going on, people? Hold on, let me get. Oh, yeah, what we got going on. So don't forget, this is, you can follow me on Twitter, people. Follow me on Twitter. We got about 4 people viewing on Twitter so far. We got a couple of people on the crime channel. We got people on Kick. So people, we're gonna do the latest crime news from US to the UK. Let's not waste no time. People, if you got friends that into crime news, tell them to come over. People, we having a good time over here. We in the Internet Court of Public Opinion. If you wanna share your hot take, look at me. Look at my goddamn red suit, people. Looking. Shit, I can take it. Yo, I could take your bitch right now. Shit. I could take your bitch right now. People, share your thoughts right here. There's the link. There's your link. Before we get into the first news story, I was doing a madness online, people. As always, I do a madness. I got one tweet right here. It went mad. Let me show you this right here before we get into everything. So Clifton Powell, if you don't know, he plays Pinky from Next Friday, crashes out at a table after a young man claims older people only take accountability when they're old and it's already too late. So let's watch a bit of this. I'm gonna watch too much of this. I'm gonna let you know what I said.
But go ahead.
The one thing that I just want to talk about in Luke, make sure I say the name right. Crop this part out. Okay. What Luke brought up was like accountability. Like, yes, we can talk about, you know, what our families did to us, all this, all that, but eventually, and I know why people try and say this, and I really don't like that, but eventually comes a point where you have to decide, how do I want to live my life? I haven't talked to my daddy in 6 years. I don't give a fuck about what my family has gone through. I know where I will go. So it's like, you know, you can only say that for so long. Black women are tired, and, you know, kind of like putting onto them like, hey, like, you didn't do this entirely, because everybody in here, several people have talked about, like, you know, going to counseling. Have that upon yourself. Stop waiting for a woman to tell you what you need to do. Take that upon yourself.
Let me address that real quickly. For me, I didn't know fucking how to
Can I say one more thing? No, I have to say this, because another thing that happens is, too, you live your life for so long, and I'm not meaning no disrespect by
It's
this.
all right, just say it, bro.
But when you hit your 60s and your 70s, I want to be right.
Okay, but let me.
I want to live my life right. I want someone to take care of me and protect me, and that's what a lot of women have issues with.
Anyway, actually, I want to show you what's going on. Let me show you everything.
Now,
As I said, I said 60s and 70s.
let me say this.
Y'all overtalk
I'm
me.
gonna fucking overtalk you
I'm
because you're fucking
good,
out
but
of
you're
line.
not.
Boy, sir, that when my man right here, people, raised up his voice, it was like more sugar. It was like super sugary, people. It was super sugary to me.
You're gonna disrespect
You don't know what the fuck you
Oh,
talking
I
about.
am.
It's like soft bass. You went like, you know what I mean? It was like a soft bass. Like, you know, it was soft.
I just love it.
I do.
You don't know what the fuck you talking about.
See right there, Clifton Powell's got a real nigga vocals. He got real nigga vocals, people. He's got that real nigga voice. Strong. You can hear you can feel the bass vibrate through my speakers and through your speakers as well. When Clifton Powell, when you got a Batman, this one right, it gave you that real nigga vocals right there. This one right here, boy, my speakers were sounding sweet, everybody. There's nothing wrong. If you're sounding sweet, you sound sweet. I'm just letting you know you sound sweet. Anywho, people, you can go watch that. Again, I was doing a madness on the timeline. I said, this world man. People. Oh, look at this. I said, let me get this up, people. I said, this well-mannered nigga with the good hair sounding too sugar for my liking, everybody. I mean, cut it off. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. I was meant to say, this well-mannered nigga with the good hair sounding too sugary for my liking, people. I was meant to say sugary, but I forgot the why. But I let this one tweet fly, and it's got over what 16K views. That's good shit. Whew, that was a good one. I like that shit myself. Let me bookmark this shit before I forget. I didn't even bookmark it, people. Sometimes I just go online and just drop a bar. And I was going like, look at this. When I've got time, I will respond to you. Don't you think I'm sweet online. But when I got time, I might respond to you. If I don't respond to you, because I got other shit to do, people. I got other shit to do, but respond to you. But if I've got time, I've got time. Anyway, this guy goes, having too sugar followed by for my liking is humorous. I hope you realize that. And I said to him, I was meant to say, sounding too sugary for my liking, but meh, I let it fly. You replied to that? No one said? This guy says, look at this guy. Name is Bubble Gutter. This nigga's from Bermuda Triangle, people. If this nigga's watching this right now, ain't nobody give a fuck about the Bermuda Triangle. Nigga comes from a place where the fucking Adams family come from, people. Give this bitch a slap. Man trying to say, good hair, are you remedial as fuck? And I told you, if I could listen to this. That's what he said. Good hair, are you remedial as fuck? Oh my, oh. And I said, if I could fly kick your birth mom in her throat, I would. Yes. If I could fly kick your mom in your throat, I got at these people. Whoop, shoo, in your mom fucking throat. Excuse my French. We just read the Bible. Sorry. Anywho, he's literally gay, dumbass. Oh, me, no fucking shit, you twat. Man got a picture of fucking, excuse my French. I hope you're a girl. Man got a picture of Chris Brown as a display picture. And then everybody else here. And yeah, everybody just here. Look at this. He's this one, Jerica, for my liking with your gay ass. Who's this right here? What is this bitch? This is what I'm gonna say. People, this is what I'm gonna do for her. This is what I'm gonna do for this person. I'm gonna say you always would be a bum bitch. Oh shit. Oh bloody hell. Pissed. Where's that bitch? There it is. There's the bitch. I said you will always be a bum bitch online. No. No, that's what I'm gonna say. You're always gonna be a bum bitch. Who you got in display picture? Look at. Oh, this is what we're gonna do. Oh, look at that right there, people. You will always be a bum bitch online. I'm gonna go a tweet for my Valentine's. Better late than never, people. Send this shit over there. Look at that. Yeah, people. Ooh, that was good. Some good work, people. I'm feeling rejuvenated now. The hate flows through my veins. Come on, let's get to the first news story, everybody. Let's get to the first news story. Are we heading over to the Metro, everybody? We're heading over to the Metro. Bloody hell, the Metro's got so many goddamn ads. Bloody hell. Look at this shit right here. Anywho, people. Teen shot friend in head after he refused to share his chips, people. This world is getting evil. This world is getting evil. How you shoot you? If you're getting shot by your friend, is he your friend, people? That can't be your friend. Anyway, I should get my notes up. Hold on. Everybody, let me get my notes up. Let me get my goddamn notes up, everybody. Yeah, got it right there. Get my notes up. What's this now? Teen shot. Yeah, I'm gonna go like that. It's gonna be in the way of the goddamn. I'm gonna put it like that, people. I'm gonna put it like that. Actually, should I do it like that? I'm gonna do it like that. How's that composition? Yeah. Or should I go over here? You know, I need my tea. Look, there, I got my tea right there. Yeah, that's good, innit? You got the logo right here, the internet code. Got my tea. I got my notes right there. You get me? You got the white folk in the background. Give a round of applause for the white folk. They're always turning up to court on time. Or you can rely on some white folk to turn up to court on time. I'm telling you that, people. Shit. Anyway, let's get to this. So, teen shot friend in head after he refused to share his chips. This is by Barney Davis. Where's he from? Where's Barney Davis from? Is he British? Barney started working at his local paper in East London. He's white, he's British, he's white, and he's British. Hey! He's white and he's British. You know what I mean? White and he's British. Anywho, just read this. So a teenager, and this is by the Metro, everyone. A teenager who shot his best friend in the head when he refused to give him one of the chips faces jail. That's not a friend. You should remove the word friend. You can't shoot your best friend in the head and be sorry after. You don't work like that. What the hell's going on? So Lamarquise Darden Jr., 18, was arrested after he allegedly shot one of his oldest friends, Jarvis Davis, 19, in a row about sharing French fries from a chicken shop in Tyler, Texas. We are living in the times of the Trojan of the corn, people. Trojan of the corn. Trojan of your corn. The pair are thought to have grown up together with family members, initially thinking the death was a joke as it was over something so senseless. Witnesses told police the group of friends, including Jarvis's girlfriend, had just returned to an apartment in Fort Worth after getting food from a nearby Wingstop when the row turned deadly. Imagine rowing over. That is so. For you to kill your friend over chips, people. This is fries and potato. You killed your friends over potato that you can grow in your garden. You can make your own chips. A man threw away his life because of that. Send that bitch to jail, people. Send him to jail, everyone. Just send him to jail. Senseless. Don't even make it. Man threw away his life. Anyway, let's continue. Police claim Darden pulled out a handgun and shot Davis in the head after he refused to share his French fries. Wow, you must be going through some trauma in your family life. There's something going on in your family life for you to react like that, because that tells me you got no self-control over some French fries, people. That is the stupidest shit. You know what, America, your place is cursed. America is cursed, people. America is goddamn cursed. Am I lying? America. This is happening in America, people. Fort Worth, that's Dallas, Texas. People, shout out to Vash Anderson. He's one of the citizens of Hate TV. Vash Anderson, he lives up in Fort Worth. Hopefully, if he passes through, let him. Yeah, he's gonna pass through maybe soon. Vash Anderson is appreciated. Anywho. So Davis later died at hospital. The Tarrant County Medical Examiner's Office determined the cause of death as a gunshot wound to the head, man. My God. Gee, let's see what the internet folks are gonna say about these people. Let's see what the internet folk are saying about this. Jesus, hold on, people. Yeah, I mean, hold on, everybody, hold on. Just gotta check something. Hold on. Yep. Yeah, there he is. Okay, people, I'm back. Let's see what the internet people are saying about this right here. What they're saying about this. Jesus. Imagine killing your friend over a Big Mac meal. Or a quarter pounder meal. People, there's no food in this world. People, if I was starving, if I was hungry belly, even if I was hungry belly, I wouldn't kill somebody over some food. You're crazy. And you killed your best friend over some food. That means you weren't friends in the beginning. That means you know what? I say that you was plotting this from the beginning. You wanted to kill him. Maybe some hidden jealousy in your heart. You get what I'm saying? Some hidden jealousy. Ain't no way you just take out a gun and pop it in your friend's head like that. Over some fries. God damn. My lord, people. Anyway, let's see what the internet court is saying. Internet court of public opinion, everybody. So Kantami says right here, people, that right there is life in prison without possibility of parole, because if you can murder your friend over french fries, then you're too dangerous to be free. Yeah, you're too dangerous. If you can, yeah. But I say they weren't friends. I say he was a secret hater. He was a player. I say there's haters. There's haters and there's player haters, people. This one, I think, was a player hater. Maybe he hated the fact that he had a girlfriend. I'm pretty sure he had the guy, his friend, in quotes, he shot, had a girlfriend. Probably jealous. And probably this was the opportunity to be like, you know what? I'm going to kill this nigga. You know what I mean? That's what he said. Anyway, London Spin, another day, another death. At least being a funeral director is a job for life. Jesus Christ. Yeah. A funeral director. Shit. Let's read one more. So this one right here, people, this one right here. Everyone should carry a device that can launch a projectile at 2 times the speed of sound. Once in a while, someone might cross path with these projectiles. That is a small price to pay for freedom. Okay, then that's a bit weird. Anywho, Picardo right here. Who needs enemies when you have friends who have low impulse control combined with a low IQ? Bloody poultry right that, Picardo. Shit, people. Shit. Uh-oh. My lords. You know what I mean? My lord. Sometimes you gotta say my lord to these things. Lord of mercy. Anyway, people, what's next in the news? What's next in the news? Where's all my news stuff? Yeah, shut in the head. That was a Metro. People, we're over at The Guardian. So what's the next news, latest news? So shooting at Rhode Island ice rink leaves at least 2 people dead. Oh my God. Police confirm suspect is one of the dead in incident at boys hockey game that injured 4 of Pawtucket. Okay then. So let me read this shit right here. So what is it saying, people? What's it saying right here? So at least 3 people are dead and 3 more hospitalized in critical condition in a mass shooting at indoor ice rink in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, during a high school match Monday afternoon, the police said. It's Rhode Island. Is that in New York, everybody? Is that New York? Let's check this shit out, everybody. Let's check this out right now. Got too many goddamn tabs. You know what I mean? Where is this? We here now. Where's that? Oh man. Oh, so New York's right there. There's New York. That's New York, and Pawtucket is Rhode Island, Newport. What is it classed as? Connecticut. Bloody yeah, that's a tongue twister right there. Connecticut. Providence. Okay, and it's right there. Anyway, let's get back to the story. I wonder if I can find this online. So the Pawtucket Police Chief, Tina Gunclaves, oh my God. People, if I can't pronounce your goddamn name right,
I don't give a fuck.
don't care. Anywho, told reporters at a news conference that the suspect is one of the dead. God damn it, we're putting all the pieces together. Gunclaves said, adding that one of the shooting victims died at the Dennis M. Lynch Arena and a second succumbed to their rooms later at hospital. Let's check this shit on YouTube, everybody. You know what I mean? Let's check this shit out. I wonder if it's in here it is. Hopefully, bloody who's done this? So hold on. Hopefully there's. Let's look at this shit right here. Oh. God damn it. We're gonna leave it right there, people. We're gonna leave it right there just in case we see something graphic. You know what I mean? Just in case we see something graphic, I gotta leave it right there. I'm gonna bookmark that shit. Let's get back to the article. So it's saying here, Gunclaves also said the shooting appeared to have been a targeted event, possibly connected to a family dispute, but did not provide further details. Officials are not releasing names of any victims yet, people. So if we go on the timeline, I just saw something on the timeline. We're going to do our own investigation, everybody. This is the Internet Court of Public Opinion. I am your host, Bad Guy the Entertainer, aka Mr. Hate. I'm your unprofessional, verified internet shenanigans reporter. I surf the algorithm platform to platform, seeing what the latest crime is happening in these internet streets. So a gunman who's identified as a woman killed 2 people. Look at this shit. Look at, oh my lord, people, it's a transformer. And it's an ugly bitch as well, people, my lord. Just because you transition to the men that transition to women, just because you transition to women, that don't mean you're gonna be a beautiful bitch. You're ugly man, bitch. You get what I'm saying, people? I don't give a damn. Like, you can do what you want to do with your body. People, there's ugly men out here and there's ugly women out here. This so happens to be an ugly man, bitch, everybody. Everybody can get it. People, this is Hate TV, where we can have banter, insult each other, still laugh and love each other. So mother and child shot by trans father. Look at this shit. So mother and child shot by trans father at ice hockey match. That is crazy. You got to be going through something. Your mentor is not on this planet. Let's go to the Guardian. Jesus Christ. Why is it so bloody? Yeah, look at this shit right here. Imagine your dad turn into a bitch. That's crazy. Yeah, your father's your man, is your mother and your father at the same time. Anywho. Oh, I got a bloody. Hell no, forget that. I'm not subscribing, everybody. Get out of here. Slap that. Nah, I'm good. So let's see. Look at this right here, people. Oh my. Look at this. Shit. People, I don't know what to say. I wonder if Has it been identified yet? Hold on. I don't think it's been confirmed yet. Is a shooter be named? People doing the investigation. So we got something right here. Let's look at this right here. So breaking news. So 3 dead, including shooter at Pawtucket ice rink during high school hockey game. Bloody hell. Shit me, people. And you know what I hate about only in America where only in America where you can get guns and run up in the score and shoot up the whole score, people. That shit is an American thing. It's innate in Americans, where you run up into scores and you just shoot up the whole place. Because that shit don't happen in the UK. It really don't. Ain't no kid, no man is picking up some AR or whatever, automatic or whatever. Why do you need, as people, I seen one gun that was as big as, I seen a gun that was like bloody 6 foot tall, people. Why do you need that? Is Godzilla coming? Shit me. What's the point in even, you can't even, to me, there's no point in having more gun laws. It don't even make any sense. You either have guns or you don't have guns. I know that in the United Kingdom, I'm pretty sure, like in the United Kingdom, the United Kingdom stopped their police from carrying guns. I think it was like late 80s or early 80s because the British people didn't want to feel like it was a police state. That's the reason why the police don't carry guns over here. Only special units will come out with guns if it's like a serious attack going on or something like that. Someone's got a knife or whatever. When it's serious, then they send out the armed police. But other than that, regular police on roads don't carry guns. But I wouldn't be surprised soon they might have to start carrying guns. But UK is fucking soft, people. This is the softest country in the goddamn world. We pretty much America's bitch as well. Shit, people. Anyway, 3 people, including the suspected gunman, died after a parent allegedly opened fire on family members during a high school hockey game Monday after a Pawtucket ice rink. I wonder why. The only thing I can think of is this man dealing with their identity, and they're finding it hard. They can't find another man to love another man. You get what I'm saying? I think that shit's going on because when you read like articles, they're always saying that the statistics of mental health issues and suicides are high in the transgender community. People, if you got more knowledge than me, slide in and let me know. But that's what I've read and that's what I've heard, that in the transgender community, that there's the suicide rate is sky high because they can't adjust in society. Well, because society just won't accept them. And it is why it is. You know what I mean? It is why it is. You can't force someone who believes there's a man and there's a woman. There's no fucking between people. If a man wants to be a woman, if a man wants to be a bitch, and a woman wants to be a nigga, you can be if you want to. I don't give a fuck. You're not paying my fucking bills. You know what I mean? Excuse my French, sorry, ladies. Anywho, the suspected shooter is believed to go by Roberta Esposito, whose legal name is Robert K. Dorgan, 56, of North Providence. Esposito was the parent of a hockey player senior who was playing in the game at the time of the shooting. The suspect allegedly shot in the rink, standing before dying from an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. So that's the most Oh, you see this bitch right here? Burn in hell. Burn in hell. No sympathy. I don't give a burn in hell, you bitch. Burn in hell. You burn in hell for the fact that you took out your anger and your problems on innocent kids. I don't give a fuck what problems you got. You're a grown ass. You know what? Burn in hell. You're spinning out. Send fire upon him. That's alright. I ain't trying to talk about it, you know. You don't know. You understand, people? You don't know. Let's move on. Let's move on, people. More American latest crime news in America. People, I am your host, Bad Guy the Entertainer, aka Mr. Hate. Call me what you want to call me. And people, this is the latest crime news. I'm gonna say share your thoughts. I'm gonna go like that, people. Share your thoughts. You know what I mean? Got it right there, got it right there, got it right there, people. Oh, we got a little bit of time, everyone. Got a little bit of time. So let's try get through this right here, okay? So what's the next one? Pennsylvania man accused of stabbing 3-month-old baby after talking sacrifice. What the hell? A baby's mother said the man was staring at her blankly and making comments about having to sacrifice the baby. What the hell? Let's watch this. Let's watch this right here, people. Let's watch this right here. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Fox News, people.
On a horrific case in Chester County, a three-month boy allegedly stabbed by his father. And tonight we have new video showing the arrest of 44-year-old Michael Phillips, who's been charged with attempted homicide.
Jesus. Oh, my Lord. Stabbed. 3-month baby. Stabbed by their own father. Because the father went mad in the head.
According to police and the Chester County DA, a neighbor sharing this video with us. Thanks for joining us at 6. I'm Sheba Russell. Court documents say Phillips stabbed the baby inside a Coatesville apartment while the child's mother was holding him. Our Kelly Rule explains.
The baby was flown to CHOP and is in the ICU, but in stable but critical condition.
People ran over close for that right there. Hope the baby makes it, man. Gets through. Nah, that's jail for life. He something snapped in his brain, people. Something snapped, some wire snapped in his head. Let's look at this.
Now, during his arraignment today, Phillips had nothing to say and was denied bail. We did learn from investigators and neighbors today that there was also a 9-year-old boy in the home during this horrific ordeal. We want to warn you, some of these details are disturbing to hear.
Oh, my God.
New video provided to Fox 29 shows the moments Coatesville police took 44-year-old Michael Phillips into custody just after 11:30 Wednesday morning. Police say they were called to this apartment complex on Smithbridge Drive in Coatesville for a stabbing of a 3-month-old baby.
Yo, people, America's got mad snow. Snow in America is crazy. But let me tell you something. It's been raining for 30+ days in the goddamn UK. 30+ days it's been raining. Absolutely disgusting over here, but let's get back to this.
Baby boy. Neighbor Jim Gimmel said he heard screaming, then a 9-year-old boy outside barefoot.
The 9-year-old came to our front stoop and we went downstairs and he was like, he's gonna kill my baby, he's gonna kill my baby. And I was like, tell me where to go. So I called my wife Laura downstairs. She took him upstairs.
Court documents say the 9-year-old boy was instructed by his mom to run for help. Moments earlier, inside their apartment, documents say the mother told police she was in the bedroom with the infant when Phillips stared at her blankly and started making comments about having to sacrifice the baby, then came at her and tried stabbing the baby multiple times, but only stabbed him once. Documents say she ran out of the building with the baby and her 9-year-old son, and Phillips ripped the baby out of her arms and threw him in the snow.
I was super sad, so I ran down here and I saw right as the police were tackling the dad and grabbing the baby and running him up. Yeah, no, terrible. I mean, I've got 2 sons and a daughter, so yeah.
Round of applause to this man right here, everyone. Shit. That is horrifying, man. Shit.
About the same age. I'm sad.
That's even just seeing it would probably be traumatic, people. You know what I'm saying? Just to see something like that is horrifying. I ain't seen no baby or no young child under the age of 10 be subjected to such violence, people. I've never seen like, nah. Whoa.
Documents say police found a bloody knife under a blanket in the apartment. The infant's mother told police in another interview, according to documents, that she
let me say this, people. Let me say this one thing. Over in the UK, we don't have guns. Like, yeah, we got guns. People can get hold of guns, but it's not as accessible like it's over in America. Over in America, you can bloody walk into, you could get a donut, a bag of chips, and a bloody AR over in America, in Walmart. Am I lying, American people? Am I lying? I've seen that shit. I remember, listen to this shit. I remember going to Walmart one time and I picked up a Superman t-shirt. I remember that. It was a black Superman t-shirt. Not the blue one. It was like a black one with the red symbol, yeah? So I've got that. And I went into the middle and there was like a bloody gun aisle, people. It's like, obviously in the cabinets, there's like a gun segment in Walmart. It's great. I was like, what? You can get some donuts, get a whole chicken, free range organic chicken, and pick up a gun as well. America's different, man. Anyway,
Phillips was having a psychotic episode, but was also known to abuse drugs. She told police before the stabbing she saw Phillips holding the baby's feet with a knife in his hand, and that's when she picked the baby up. Neighbors who saw the couple kids come and go from the community are shocked and devastated.
I'm telling you, it's so scary. Like yesterday we had a
people, them type of criminals, they can't live forever. I'm just gonna say that they can't live forever. This is what we used to have in Britain, everybody. This is what we used to have in Britain. This is showing Americans what we was dealing with back in the good old days of Britain. We had this shit for our criminals. We had this shit right here. You see this? Take up, chop off your head clean, people. You understand? Put your head through there. We chop off your head. We coming for your heads. Take off your head clean, people. Any criminal, I suggest any person that touches anything to do with kids, murder of kids, touching kids, you get what I'm saying? We need to put them on the guillotine, people. We need to go medieval. You understand? Anyway, let's move on. So we got this one right here. We got this one right here. An abduction, a Bitcoin demand, and a TV icon. Why Nancy Gory's case has gripped the US. What's this shit right here? So before the sun, how long is this? Okay then, what's this now? Okay then. Before the sun rose, where's all the crowd? Over a barren desert landscape, YouTuber Jimmy Williams watched as hundreds of subscribers took to his online chat room, a laptop balanced precariously on his knees, his iPhone framed by a ring light. He spends several hours a day dissecting the details of Nancy Gurry's sudden disappearance with his rapidly growing audience of fellow true crime enthusiasts. Bloody hell. Nancy Gurry disappeared from her home in Tucson, Arizona, and authorities believe she was taken against her will in the early hours of the 1st of February. Williams is just one of dozens of curious observers and amateur sleuths who have descended on the area. The influx of spectators have turned a quiet mid-sized city popular with retirees into a global spectacle. So what's this? The Nancy Gurry's case. Let's try and find a video on this. Okay, then we got something. So the FBI uses specialized aerial tech to attempt to detect pacemaker signals in Nancy Gurry's search. Let's look at this right here.
So, by the way, picks up on other things. AirPods, I'm told, smart washers and dryers, all of those.
Hold on, but we need... Oh, yeah, let's get back to the BBC. So we did that now. So police have yet to identify any suspects in her abduction, and her daughter and the Today Show presenter Savannah have repeatedly begged the public to help in finding her mother. A reassuring face on morning television in the US, Savannah now finds herself at the same intersection of hope and dread that has defined many of her interviewees. This time, however, the role has been reversed, and instead of asking questions, she is the one awaiting answers. Breakfast television affords its presenters a special sense of intimacy with their audience, with segments often focusing on human interest stories. Okay, how that shit? Anyway, let's get to this. I'm trying to get to the juicy bit. Anyway, 2 weeks after Nancy Gurry's disappearance, investigators revealed they have found several gloves, with the closest discovered about 2 miles from her home. The sheriff's department also said media reports that a glove has been found inside her home or on the property were inaccurate. To Williams' growing audience, speculation over the case only heightens its intrigue. You know how big America is, people. But I don't think people understand how big America is. You can disappear in America. Like England how many times can England fit in Texas? It was about 8 times. Hold on. England can fit in Texas 7 times, people. About 5 to 6 times. That's what they're saying. That's Great Britain. England is just, American people, here's some history. England is just England, not Wales, Scotland, and Ireland. Great Britain is the United Kingdom of Great Britain. Great Britain is made up of Scotland, Northern Ireland, England. There you go, everybody, understand? Beluga whale, it's not games day today. It's not games day. Only games on a weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Only gaming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're doing crime news today. This is not really for kids, so you have to come back next time, Beluga whale. Okay, come back next time. Anywho, people. Anywho. This is crime news. So. Anywho, what's going on? So since Nancy's gory disappearance, William's YouTube channel, Dali Vision, has gained more than 8,000 new subscribers. Interest in Nancy's disappearance is massive, he says. You expect kidnappings to involve cash in a bag dropped off somewhere remote, then the police turn up and arrest everyone. This is different. This is like a new age of kidnapping. The days of ransom demands made up of letters cut from pages of a magazine seem a thing of the past. Secure servers, secret IP addresses, and untraceable Bitcoin accounts have been changed. The face of one of the world's oldest crime, but a former FBI hostage negotiator, Chip Macy, says he believes Nazis, Guri's kidnappers would soon be caught. So why is it over Bitcoin? It's just, there hasn't been any. So what's going on? Let's listen to this.
Things. So by the way, picks up on other things. AirPods, I'm told, smart washers and dryers, all of those things. So it becomes a little complicated trying to narrow it down. But it's interesting. It is a technology that they have used in the past. And I confirmed that with one of my sources on the ground. And then News Nation reporter Libby Dean, who's my friend in DC, also confirmed it with her FBI source that the FBI did send that technology in. And that it has been used, which is just interesting because I've never heard of something like that before, and it's just kind of fascinating that they could try to detect Nancy's pacemaker. And hopefully, when I saw them using it, it was over a week ago, so I don't know if they've used it again. But it's kind of a neat piece of technology that they're using.
People, if I had to put a bet on it, when it comes to America, she's chopped up somewhere and in the desert. People, she's armadillo. What do you have armadillos in America? People, armadillo. Is it called armadillos? Bloody hell, she's cougar food over there. They're chopped. Yeah, you're not finding her again. I don't think you're gonna find her again, people. Unfortunately, I don't think so. But what else? What else we got over here? So former Pima County Under Sheriff Rick Kazigar tells Brian Eaton that Sheriff Chris Nanos has an exorbitant ego. In a previous case, he told FBI that he's better investigator and doesn't need their help. Well, you have to find the bitch. That's what I'm saying, people. You have to find a woman, then you can laugh it up. You know what I mean?
And it should have been recognized initially that once this is labeled an abduction, get a task force together and bring on the FBI and ask them to take it over.
Why do you think that didn't happen?
Unfortunately, the sheriff, Chris Nanos, has an exorbitant ego, and he, in one case I can think of prior to this one, told the FBI he's the better investigator and he doesn't need their help, and that was a critical case that we needed their help.
Shit, people. So people want the limelight. People want the limelight. Anyway, I love puzzles. I love crime stories. So naturally, I have been following the Nancy Gurry case, and it's quite a puzzle. We are in week 3 with no suspects of interest. I am sure authorities, investigators are not telling us everything, and I completely understand why, but it makes my imagination go in so many different directions. I am praying for the safe return of... So what's happened? Gloves found near Gurry's home appear to match suspects' DNA results. Is that the footage right there? Oh, look at this right here. So, okay, then we're getting somewhere. New video of suspects in Nancy Gurry's kidnapping case. Law enforcement uncovered these previously inaccessible new images showing an armed individual appearing to have tampered with the camera at Nancy's Gurry's front door the morning of her disappearance. Anyone with information, so this is, look at this right here. Obviously, in my opinion, they always say it's always someone you know, or someone gave them the drop. I think it's an inside job, people. I think it's probably an inside job. Let's look at this. Oh. That's crazy right there. That's crazy. Let me grip that. So, what's this right here? Famed Houston crime sketch artist. Probably don't. Maybe. What if he doesn't look like that, people? Shit. Anyway, let's get on to the next news story, everybody. Anyway, we got this one right here. We got this one right here. Have a look. So we're heading over to the UK. Everybody, UK. Teenagers guilty of killing man after luring him to beach and throwing rocks at him. People, it's Sam Corbishley. He's white. He's British. He's white and he's British. Have a look at this. Have a look at this. Just chasing him down. Look at that. Just chasing him down. So everybody's probably wondering why they're chasing this innocent man down. This innocent man right here, I heard that he was meant to meet up with a 16-year-old girl, everybody. So let's read this story right here, people. Let's read this. 2 teenagers being convicted of killing a man after luring him to a beach where he was beaten to death with rocks while being called a fucking pedophile. A girl 16 and a 15-year-old boy were convicted of manslaughter of Alexander Cashford, 49, in Lewsdown-on-Sea in the Isles of Sheppey, Kent on August the 10th last year. A 16-year-old male had previously pleaded guilty to a secondary charge of manslaughter. They had been on trial at Woolwich Crown Court accused of murdering Mr. Cashford, but all 3 teenagers cannot be named for legal reasons because they're underage, were acquitted of murder on Monday. Mr. Cashford met his killers at the Playtime Arcade on the seaside resort promenade, where he first approached the girl and gave her his number on a business card. So how old is this fucking man right here? 49 fucking years old. I do not feel sorry for him at all. What are you doing? What is this man? What is this man? Have a look at him. Don't give a fuck if he's smiling. I don't gonna give a fuck if he's white and he's British. What are you doing meeting slicker girls under the age of 18 in the arcades? What are you doing meeting little girls under the age of 18 at an arcade? One more time, people. What is this man who's 49 years old, almost fucking 50 years old, doing at an arcade, giving his phone number to a little girl age 16? I don't give a shit if he's dead. Round of a fucking applause. Hallelujah. I do not condone going out and being a vigilante, but I don't have no sympathy in my heart. Shit. Don't give a damn if he's dead. Good. Nasty man. But the older boy saved... But the older boy saved it into his phone under the name Pedo and swapped dozens of messages with him over the following 2 days, pretending to be a girl named Sienna. Sienna, is it Sienna? Jurors of Woolwich Crown Court were shown some of them. The first sent from the boy's phone to Mr. Cashford read, "Hi, it's the girl from the arcade, but But to let you know, I am 16 if you care about that kind of thing. He replied, what's your name? You're really pretty. Disgusting. Disgusting. That's why when I'm online, people, when I do my YouTube thing, and if I suspect there's a child in the chat, I have to ask, are you a minor? So I just know. You get what I'm saying, people? Because we had a pedophile come on this channel not long ago. It was last year. A pedo. We banned his ass straight away. Straight away. It's documented on the channel, people. You have to find, I try to find the video, but we banned him live. Me, Destination, and Dr. Watts. Give them a round of applause. The two Americans. Salute to them. Anyway, let's get to this. So Mr. Cashford claimed he was 30 when really he's 49, people. Asked her if she liked champagne and said she wanted to kiss her with Sienna. Is it Sienna? Hold on. How you pronounce this goddamn name?
Sienna.
That's it, Sienna, people. Good shit. Okay, so Sienna then suggesting they meet at her empty parents' home. You disgusting bastard, and telling him to bring alcohol. He traveled to meet the 16-year-old female defendant at around 7 p.m. on August 10th at a seafront. Just over an hour later, he was dead, people. Shit, my God, shit happens. I don't condone people taking the law in their own hands. Really, you should be going to the police and letting the police know. But the police, are the police useless in the UK, everybody? We need to bring back the guillotine. I told you, any adult that messes with kids shouldn't live a long life. We need this. Off with their heads. You know what I mean? About your ass. Nah. Man pretended he was 30 years old. Jeez. Footage of the boys chasing Mr. Cashford was played to the court. The girl who is filming can be heard shouting, "Fucking pedophile, I'm fucking 16, get him." One witness saw the 16-year-old boy throwing rocks towards Mr. Cashford, describing the first roll as like a lab, frantic and with a lot of power around it. Another witness shouted at the youths, "What the fuck are you doing?" after seeing a large rock being bounced off Mr. Cashford's head. God damn it. Man threw that rock like it was David versus Goliath. I have no love for no pedophiles. I don't give a shit. I know you should do this with taste, but I don't give a fuck about this man right here that's trying to meet up with a 16-year-old girl. Yeah, he should have been brought to justice by law. But people, really, we need the guillotine to come back for men like this that fiddle with little girls. You're crazy. Man trying to meet up with a 6. Who would have known? So, who would have known what would happen to that girl? You could have took the girl to the house and that girl could have got raped, people. You understand? Who would have known what kind of... You could have drugged the girl. I have no sympathy in my heart for this bastard right here. Boo-hoo. Boo fucking who. Anyway, let's move on, people. Let's move on. You're on the metro again. So, teenage girl in hospital after sex assault in East London Park. Oh my lord. Okay, let's be... Hold on, let's go back. Let me read. Let's go back to the previous one. Oh, there's no comments. They switched off the comments on the metro, you bastards. Why are you switching off the comments for? This is what they do. When it comes to certain news stories, I've noticed that the metro will switch off the comments. Maybe it gets too deep. What's the even point in having a comment section? I hate that kind of shit. People, if you want to comment on this bastard right here, sliding over here, let me know your hot take You get what I'm saying? Let me know what you think about this particular story right here. Should pedos get the guillotine, everybody? Should they get the guillotine? They don't deserve no jail time. They don't deserve to be like an Ian Huntley in jail, living for the rest of their lives, playing an Xbox. Get out of here. Get out of here, people. Let's move on. So, teenage girl in hospital after sex assault in East London. So, a teenage boy has been arrested after a girl reported being violently sexually assaulted at a park in Romford. Romford! Bloody hell. The sex attack was reported to have taken place at Cottons Park near Marks Road at 7:30 on Sunday. Police rushed to the scene and spoke to the victim, a woman in her late teens. She was taken to hospital where she continues to be supported by specialist officers. An 18-year-old man was arrested in connection with the incident. He remains in police custody. It is believed the suspect and the victim were known to each other, and police are not looking for anyone else in the connection. Bloody hell, man. At least the police caught him. "18, old enough to be named." Yeah, you're adult. Name the man. Name and shame. Another day, another one, people. That's what the internet folks are saying, people. Another day, another one. That's disgusting. What is going on with the world, people? Let's move on. Anything else? Oh, yeah, we got this one right here. So, boy 13 charged with 2 attempted murders after knife attack in Kingsbury High School in Brent, people. Let's try and find a video on this. Let's see if we can find a video. You know what I mean? I'm trying to find like a recent one. What's this one here?
Whoa.
Bloody hell. Come on, man. I hate this bullshit right here, people. Anywho, people, don't forget to check out abbreviatedstuff.com. There it is, www.abbreviatedstuff.com. Go get some merch, everybody. Okay, then. Let's see what's going on.
After 2 pupils were stabbed at a school in North. Main news this morning, counter-terror police are leading an investigation after 2 pupils were stabbed at a school in northwest London yesterday. A 13-year-old boy has been arrested on suspicion of attempted murder.
Police say a weapon believed to have been used in the attack was recovered, and officers are not looking for anyone else in connection with the stabbings. And Ashna Huinag is at the school for us. Deeply distressing attack, and the school will be trying to recover this morning, but it's so hard.
It is so hard, and they are taking a day to do so. Kingsbury High School, the lower school behind me, is closed for the day, and there is still a police presence on site, numerous officers just wandering around and speaking to those who may be passing by.
You know what, people? We need, you know what? Schools needs to start having security. We need security in schools, people. Or like some on-duty, like school police. Police, I want because my taxpayer money is being spent on bullshit. We need fucking security in schools now. In this day and age where everybody is going on a madness, when nobody has no morals or values or principles anymore, we are living in indecent times, people. Our children is the children of the corn, people, meaning that your kids we've got a generation of kids that will kill their parents. Those are the times that we're living in. We need to start having police or having some sort of security in schools, because this can't keep on happening. At what point how many kids have to die in schools, people? You're meant to send your freaking kid to school to learn, not to get a phone call from the police saying your kid got stabbed and they're dead. Had there been, hold on, other kids, hold on, other kids, have they died? I don't think so. Shit. Attempted murders, okay then. So they're not dead or anything like that. That's good. Round of applause. Let's look at this.
Connection with what happened. Of course, their inquiries are going to be ongoing after that dramatic and, quite frankly, horrendous incident that unfolded yesterday lunchtime. Police were called here around 1:45, and once they arrived, due to the intelligence they'd received, due to the severity of that incident, they approached here with armed police yesterday, and inside they found that two little boys, one aged 13, another 12 years old, had both suffered with stab wounds. Now, one of those boys had to be taken to a major trauma centre to deal with his injuries, and both of those children are understood to be in a serious condition. But once they arrived on site here, police, they couldn't find the suspect, and it took them hours to try and search the local area, eventually tracking down their suspect, a 13-year-old boy who has been arrested on suspicion of attempted murder. But we do now know that counter-terrorism police are not only aiding this investigation but are leading it. Here is the latest from police.
At this very early stage, we're keeping an open mind as to any motivation behind this attack. However, due to the surrounding circumstances, the investigation is now being led by officers from Counter-Terrorism Policing London. The investigation has not currently been declared a terrorist incident.
Oh, people, there you go. So a 13-year-old boy has been charged with 2 counts of attempted murder after a knife attack in North London school. The boy, who cannot be named for legal reasons, is accused of stabbing 2 pupils at Kingsbury High School on Brent on Tuesday, leaving them seriously injured. The victims are aged 12 and 13, everybody. The culture of drill music, people, obviously. The London culture, the bad boy culture. Oh yeah, you can blame the music and all that shit now. Yeah, of course, because I listen to the music and I know what these motherfuckers are saying in their music. They ain't saying nothing about it. When I listen to drill music, I don't hear them preaching about life. Quote me, tell me I'm fucking wrong. Ain't nobody out here chanting life. Yeah, music, people will say, no what, it gets to the point where people will say music is art. Yes, music is art. Guess what, people? If there's art, there's dark arts as well. No Harry Potter. To me, I feel like drill music is the dark arts. Why? Because it's bass music, people. What frequency does bass music operate, people? And how does it feel, people? Come on. You know what? I might do a whole stream talking about how music, the frequencies, maybe I should do a stream about the influences of television and music, what it does to our brains. I might do that, you know, people. That sounds good. Yeah. And people, we're closing up, man. We're closing up. I gotta go somewhere. Before I go somewhere, I got this bitch ass. This bitch ass has come back again. So people, they come back saying, so I said, I tweet for my Valentine's, better late than never. And they said, give it to your boyfriend, gay boy. And I said, the only gay thing I do is fuck your mom up the ass. And that's what I'm going to say. The only gay thing I do is fuck your mom up the ass. Yeah, make sure it's nice and big so this bitch ass can see you're shit at replying. And I say, so the only gay thing I do is fuck your mother up her ass. Make sure it's nice and big. You know what I mean? Make sure it's nice and big so this bitch can see. Fuck your mum up her ass. American people, they go to. I can tell this is a bitch as well. A bitch. Because they always when it comes to men, they have to say you're gay. But I'm a very confident man. I don't give a fuck about. If I was gay, I'd be gay and confident. With a manly voice, but I'm not gay. I don't have nothing against gay people anyway. I don't give a fuck. I don't fuck men up the asses anyway. I don't, you know what I mean? But I can tell you're a bitch. I can tell you're a bitch. And that's long as I'm gonna keep it simple. I can tell you're a bitch. A bomb bitch. And there you go, people. Look at this. Bloody glorious. Look at that round of applause. This person would never beat me. If you're watching this shit right now, Jerica, you would never beat me because no one gives a fuck about you. Let's see what the fuck you got on your timeline. Bitch posting up North. Why are you posting up? Why are you posting up liquor girls on your fucking platform? She's not even fucking 16-year-old. Why are you posting up liquor girls on your platform? Let us know. Let us know, Jerica. Why are you posting up liquor girls on... Why are you posting up Kanye West's daughter on your platform? Please articulate yourself. That's a bit weird. Posting up liquor girls on your platform, you bitch. Fuck out of here. Anyway, round of applause, everyone. Ain't nobody... You know what I mean? Shit. Excuse my French. Anyway, people. Anyway. Court is now done. Everybody settle down. Settle down, everybody. Settle down. Yep, people. Yep. Thank you for joining us. Give yourselves a round of applause. Everything's just dropping all over the place. Oh, cut that shit off. Everybody, cut that shit off. Everybody, settle down. Settle down, everybody. Hold on, cut that shit off. People, let me show you some shit right now. Hold on, everybody, hold on. Let me put this shit at the... Oh, shit, let me show you some shit right now. Hold on. Got my tea. People, I got the tea on the table. You see that mug right there? You can get that mug for a good price right now, people. Look at this shit right now, everybody. Get your shit now. Let's get to the website, everybody. Round of a goddamn applause. People, round of applause. Oh, join the people. You see that pop up? Join the mailing list, and you get to see exclusive tea. See this tea right here? That's only exclusive for people who join the mailing list. Manchester, everybody. Let's get to this right now, people. Get your 100% valve-free t-shirts only on Hate TV. Now, people, if you're from Birmingham or you love Birmingham, if you love this accent right here, if you love Hate TV, people, I'm from the 0121. Round of applause. And people, get your t-shirt right now. Look at this t-shirt right here. It is combed 100% goddamn cotton, people. When you put this on your body, you're gonna feel like fucking Jesus Christ. I'm telling you that. You're gonna walk around Birmingham feeling like Jesus Christ. Get your t-shirt now, people. My God. Not sold in stores, only on Abbreviated Stuff website. There you go, people. There's a website. This is your chance to get one in a lifetime t-shirt, people. See these designs right here, everybody. Every month, I'm going to come out with a new design. So you can get the Birmingham blue right here, the Birmingham blue and white, or people, you can get the blue and black. Shit, people. Get your t-shirt now. Are you from Manchester? Are you a Mancunian? Do you love Manchester, Man City, Man United? People, help Man United buy their new stadium. Get this t-shirt now. Bloody hell, it's Manchester, 100% valve free. I repeat, 100% valve free, because spelling out Manchester is so last century, everybody. Get this t-shirt now. My God, again, people, 100% cotton, people. Direct. Inspect, interject. I'm just putting words together. People, get your t-shirts now. Oh, people, if you like some goddamn tea, see this shit right. People, new designs every goddamn month. New designs every goddamn. People, do you drink tea? Do you drink coffee? Americans drink coffee. British drink tea. We all can come together and we can be a big family. Get your mug right now. Look at this mug. I hate everyone mug, blood. Yeah, look at that. Got the fucking flagship logo right there, people. Look at that shit. But if when you put your coffee in that shit, put your tea in there, and you turn it to the side. When someone look, you say, "How about a nice hot cup of I don't give a fuck?" Only 18 pounds in British money. How much is that in dollars? About $20, some shit like that. Get your mug now, people. My God. So check out the website, yeah. www.abbreviatedstuff.com. And you know what? Yeah, people, thank you very much. I'm out this bitch. Thank you for joining Hate TV. I am Gran. In a bit. See you, everyone.